Right, this is an unusual video for me, just a little question I have in my head. I'm over 60 now, and I was born in the northwest of England, and I remember my parents, born in the 20s and 30s, trying to teach me not to talk broad, because it was seen as a kind of lower class thing to do. Of course, the fashions changed then, and regional accents became a little bit more in vogue. And I haven't lived in Bolton, even Bolton was referred to as Boughton back then, since 1979. But when I went back, I remember being struck by the expressions that my mum and dad still used. And what I want to know is, do people still use them? One little tick that I had, and I didn't notice, was that instead of saying, haven't you, I'd say, have you not? And this was actually contagious. People began to copy me when I was living in the south. But I didn't realise this was a northern thing. Did you not? Have you not? Has he not? Instead of hasn't he, don't they, etc. And of course I had to modify my pronunciation of buzz. Let's get buzz to town. Nobody understood that. It's a bus. Not to mention my northern ooh. Look at the kook book, which drew laughter from many non-northerners. Well, I hope they enjoy their game of snooker. So here are a few that I want to know. Does anybody say this? Siding up. Do people say this anymore? Are you siding up? My mum said to me once. Meaning, are you clearing the table? Or how about ensupped in tea? One of my dad's favourites. That shaping like ensupped in tea means you are acting like a hen soaked in tea. I kind of don't think anyone will say that anymore. That will be consigned to the bin of history along with Astenioi Tonya, which my dad told me was what the foreman used to ask the miners before they went down the mine, because tobacco, it, was not allowed in the mines. So, do any of you have any of it on you became Astenioi Tonya. And you'll notice that we're speaking Shakespearean English here. Thou hast, thou. Where's thou been? Where have you been? Do people still use that? And just one more of my favourites. My mum's expression for a flighty woman was a flibbertigibbet. Is anybody still called a flibbertigibbet anymore? Well, as I say, those are very few examples. There are many more. But do let this exiled northerner know what's going on linguistically in the northwest. Are we keeping the lanky twang alive? Or is it brown bread?